Siegfried Sassoon was born in 1886 in Kent, England. Siegfried Sassoon is mainly known for his war poetry from the First World War. The poem is split up into 3 stanzas. The first stanza has 9 lines, the second stanza has 6 lines, and the third stanza has 8 lines. The poem contains a variety of different rhymes that can make a whole poem fluent and more enjoyable and easy to read. The pattern of rhyming is that Siegfried Sassoon mostly uses end rhymes to give it a great flow and execution. He repeats important words and start all of his poems with "Do you remember?" or "Have you forgotten?" as he uses in the first line and the second last line to make the poem very strong. Siegfried Sassoon is his own narrator, talking about his point of view from the war. He's a World War I veteran, which makes him a perfect source for this poem. He's shell-shocked but talks a very direct form of addressing to the reader, while roaming a big spectrum of audience. He uses the words "you" often, and this is used to get the reader's attention to feel more alive. The language in the poem. Siegfried Sassoon uses a lot of different forms of imagery to set the tone. He talks a lot about the places and the terrible feelings that the soldiers are having during the war. These locations make it easier for the reader to understand where we are and make a better setting. He applies these end rhymes to keep the poem in a certain rhythm, to keep up the reader's mind. His language is very tough and harsh, and he asks rhetorical questions in every start of each stanza. He uses a lot of comparisons, like, as he says, the war is like traffic lights. You just drive by it and forget it. This refers to that people forget the war just like when you pass cars while in traffic. The theme and message. The First World War is not remembered and recognized as vividly as Siegfried Sassoon wishes. The theme is accompanied by the strong imagery of the war, as Siegfried Sassoon tries to make people Siegfried Sassoon tries to get the general public's eyes up for what really happened in World War and how terrible this event was. The title. The title can be understood in many ways. Aftermath is not only just something that happened as a result of other events. It's also what people. No shit. The title also refers to the soldiers' harsh memories of the war and how it has painted their view on people. In conclusion, Siegfried Sassoon's strong opinion on how we should remember the war clearly comes to view while he's talking about the horrible events of World War I and how his and his comrades fell and fought roughly through 4 years.